The first American settler in New Douglas Township was Daniel Funderburk, a South Carolina native who arrived in 1819 after serving in the War of 1812. He and his wife, Mary, were the only residents for several years. Funderburk established the first school in a log cabin near his home in 1823, and his family marked several township firsts, including the first death, Mary in 1838, and the first marriage, their daughter Sarah in 1834. Other early settlers, like John L. Carlock and Robert Greening, arrived in the 1830s, developing farms and community spaces. Founding of the village, 1860. New Douglas was officially laid out by Alonzo Foster on September 5, 1860, and named after Illinois Senator Stephen A. Douglas. Foster platted 20 acres east of Main Street, later expanding westward with an addition. The village was incorporated in 1874, and its early economy centered on coal mining and agriculture, particularly corn and soybeans. Foster also donated land for the village cemetery, which has been enlarged over time. Economic growth and early businesses, 1860s, 1900s. The village saw early commercial development with Costin Sawyer opening the first business house and blacksmith shop in 1860. Dr. William F. Rubottom established the second store and served as the first physician. By 1876, Rodo Latowski built the first hotel, which included a grocery store. Other businesses included a flour mill, hardware store, and livery service catering to travelers and salesmen. A violent cyclone in 1875 destroyed 11 buildings, including 2 churches and the schoolhouse, but the community rebuilt. Community and infrastructure development. New Douglas developed key institutions, including schools and churches. The first schoolhouse, built by Funderburk in 1823, was followed by a log school in 1839 and a 2-story frame school in 1879, later replaced by a brick school in 1904. Churches, such as the Southern Methodist, 1867, Baptist, 1869, and Catholic, 1870, were central to community life. The post office, established in 1863, and the Old Settlers Association, formed in 1894, further strengthened community ties. Economic shift and modern era, 1950s. Present. The village thrived on coal mining and farming until the 1950s, when declining coal demand shifted the economy back to agriculture, primarily corn and soybeans. The population peaked at 555 in 1890 but declined to 319 by 2010, with 350 residents in 2020. Despite challenges, New Douglas retains its small-town charm, with historical landmarks like the Old Settlers Park and Memorial Boulder honoring local veterans.